Hello, third graders. Today we're going to be working on using context clues. This is in your reading book, lesson 26. Jump on over to page 448 to find this page. All right, so what does it mean by finding context clues? Well, first, let's make sure that we know the standard that we're working on. We're working on LAFS.3.L.3.4a. What a mouthful. But we are going to be able to use sentence level context as a clue to the meaning of a word or phrase. So let's dive right in. Here's our introduction. It says, sometimes when you read, you will see a word that you do not know. And that's okay, because we can figure it out and figure out the meaning by looking at the words around it. You can use context clues. So when you're looking at those words around the word that you don't know, you're already identifying those context clues within the text. So let's go ahead and look at this first sentence. It says, sometimes a sentence includes a definition of the word. So let's look here. It says, living in a frigid or extremely cold place can be difficult. Here's a hint, hint, hint. Sometimes you'll see the word or, like, or such, and those three words can help you find the definition of the word. So here we see the word or. So right after the word frigid, which is a word that many of you probably don't know, we can see that it says or extremely cold. So this first example shows a sentence that includes a definition of the word. It is easy to know what the word frigid means because the context of the definition is extremely cold. Let's see the second example. A sentence might also give an example that explains a word. So maybe you won't see the exact definition, but you'll have an explanation for the unknown word. So here's that word frigid again. It says frigid temperatures in the Arctic can be as low as 58 degrees Fahrenheit below zero. So this second example tells that the temperature is 58 degrees below zero. That tells us, the readers, that a frigid temperature is one that is super cold. Context clues and sentences can help the reader understand those unfamiliar words. So let's jump on down to some guided practice. It says, use context clues to figure out the meaning of each underlined word. Write the meaning, then circle the words that were a clue. So let's look at number one. Animals adapt by changing in a way that allows them to live in a certain place. This to me looks like it's giving you an example of what adapting can be. So in the first line down here where you see the red number one, let's look. Here's the word adapt. How do animals adapt? Right here, by changing in a way that allows them to live in a certain place. But let's narrow it down a little bit. Do they stay the same or do they change? If you said change, go ahead and write the word change in number one, C-H-A-N-G-E. Here we go. Number two, the polar bear's furry snout and ears helped it survive or stay alive in the cold Arctic. Did this one give us the definition or just an example? Awesome. Yes, it gave us the definition. To survive means to stay alive. So in the red number two down here, go ahead and write stay alive. And we're jumping to number three. Remember, you can pause this at any time. Number three says the white fur of the Arctic fox lets it hide from predators such as wolves. Did it give us an example or did it give us the definition? This time it gave us an example. So a predator to the white Arctic fox is a wolf. So does this mean that it's a friend or maybe it's the enemy of an Arctic fox? If you said enemy, you are right. Go ahead here in number three, write the word enemy, E-N-E-M-Y. And here comes number four, the Arctic bee has to shiver or shake to keep itself warm. This gives us the definition. Shiver means to shake. Go ahead and drop down here once you're done to page 449 and see if you can complete them on your own. Good luck.